The Weekly Warm Pipe.
All right, we took a week off, but we're back. We're back. I had to go have a baby, so
You had a baby?
it was a lot of work. I'll tell you, man. I was in there hanging out. Yeah, we ended up going. We got a phone call Thursday night that they were gonna induce Steph the next day, so we had to get to the hospital Thursday night. So we had to go drop Gwen off at my friend's house so they can watch her. Got to the hospital about 8:00 at night. They got us in our room. We were there through the night, and in the morning they moved us to the next room. We were there for a few more hours. Then we got moved to our last room, probably about 6:00, and then we ended up having the baby at 9:15 p.m. And it was pretty quick. They said it's going to go quicker than your first one, so we were happy about that, and everything went smooth. And then they moved us to our regular room to kind of be with the baby and hang out. And it's funny, it was the same room we had when we had Gwen, because it's like a larger room where they would put 3 people in, but it was just us, so we had like the whole room.
Oh wow,
nice. So we were hanging out. It was good. The downside was because we had the baby at 9:20, they want to keep her for 24 hours, so that would put us at 9:30 the next day. And they're like, we need to do an evaluation, and the person who does the evaluation isn't here, so you need to stay till Sunday morning. And we're like, so we're like, shoot. And we were trying to get home because there was supposed to be some storm coming. And also we have to drive an hour from the hospital to go get our other kid and drive back, and like it was a little chaotic with that. But here's the baby. Here's Madeline. We took some photos at the hospital.
nice.
Little baby right there. She was 6 pounds, 15 ounces. And we actually didn't settle on a middle name while at the hospital. And they're like, all right, just call us. Like, you got X amount of days to flush it out. But we did settle with Joy as the middle name. So Madeline Joy.
That's
so
awesome.
It's Madeline. It's not Madeline, right?
Right. I guess based on there's a book, Madeline.
Okay.
So Madeline.
Okay.
Madeline. Made line.
Nice.
Made line.
I had to make sure I write it all right for the birth certificate and all this. Get this done. But I did. So I did end up I brought my Steam Deck with me.
Of course you did.
And I was like, because I'm just going to be sitting around most of the time, right? Until action starts happening. So I started playing Silent Hill 3 because I was able to download a PS2 emulator on the Steam Deck. And so I had fired that up. I was playing, was it Ratchet and Clank on the PS2? And I even downloaded Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, which I never played before. So I was kind of having a good time with that. Good soundtrack in there. And I haven't picked up, they did re-release those like HD with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I haven't gotten those yet. And then we had found out that I uploaded the wrong podcast last week. So thank God I have my computer with me. And we were able to hop on Wi-Fi. So I was able to export the right podcast, re-upload it, and get it going. I was like, oh man.
Did you re-upload it from the hospital?
Yeah, straight from the hospital.
How was the Wi-Fi there?
It wasn't bad. So what's interesting, so it let me upload. That was fine. When I was playing my Steam Deck, I wanted to download some more games, and the site that I use for ROMs was blocked by the Wi-Fi. So I was able to connect to my phone, download the ROM, and then go back onto the regular Wi-Fi. So that was like my workaround with that. But I was like, thank God I could connect to the Wi-Fi to upload the podcast because it's 2 hours long. I'm like, that's going to take forever.
Right. Yeah, I got some phone calls when that happened.
I was like,
I'm literally at Retrofest. I was like, there's literally nothing I can do right now.
But yeah, so we got home Sunday night, or Sunday afternoon rather, and just been getting into a new flow of things, having the 2 kids. We've been trying to do on and off nights. So I'm up here in the studio. I have the bassinet to my right here. So when I'm watching the baby, I stay up here. This way, if she cries, it's not waking anyone else up. And then Steph will get her downstairs the next night, and this way one of us can get a full night's sleep. And I've done a few streams where I had the web camera on the baby while I was streaming. So if I see her, moving or needs food or whatever, I could stop. And last night we were playing Monster in My Pocket, and I was holding the baby and feeding her for a good 20 minutes and just chatting. So I was like, all right,
Nice.
cool, this works. Might as well if I'm going to be up. The other day, she was up every like 2 to 3 hours. So I was like, all right, let me get some, I edited some videos, filmed some videos. If I'm just going to be up taking naps, that's how it is.
Nice.
Kind of got a lot of time on your hands now.
Yeah.
No work.
I took paternity leave all the way till January. So I'm off till January. So
Pretty good.
Awesome.
what have you guys been doing?
Well, we've been having babies too.
Interesting.
David,
Interesting.
what did you do?
I went down and did a road trip with the guys to Retro Fest, Retro Rickapalooza, however you want to call it. And it was, I gotta say, it was probably the best convention. I'm not blowing smoke. It was probably the best convention I've been to. It was a really good mixture of everything retro between not only games but toys and vintage clothing and media, and just the show that he puts on is just crazy. So um I do have a lot of footage because we made a bunch of stops. Me and Sprooch drove down together. It was about it was 20 plus hours, but we did stop at some hotels to sleep. Um, and then we just stopped at a bunch of places. We went to a ton of antique malls. We went to uh, a bunch of toy stores. We went to a bunch of Walmarts, believe it or not. Had to get our snacks, do all that stuff. And we also found a antique toy mall. So it's an antique mall, but it's just all toy vendors. So that was pretty awesome. I've never
What
been to
state
one of
was
those
that in?
before. I think it was in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was kind of on the way back. We had gotten word about it from somebody. I think Narc might have told us about it.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it was so here's the story about it. We put it in the GPS, and it was like, okay, we're gonna get there. They close at 5. We're gonna get there at 3:20, right? So we're like, sweet. The GPS says we're gonna get there at 3:20. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have an hour and a half or so to kind of look around and do what we got to do. 20 minutes until we get there, we hit the time zone.
Oh, that
Oh.
switches.
So now we had 40 minutes. It was I mean, it's a story, you know.
That's funny. Yeah, you're not taking into account, right?
Yeah, we didn't take that into consideration because the GPS said we were going to get there at that time, and so we're like, okay,
Yeah.
sweet. And then we crossed the time zone, and then it just like time
Recalculate it.
changed.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, oh man. So I did get some babies. I'll give you guys kind of like the first look. I did get something before Retro Fest from our buddy Killer Carp, who has been calling into the show, and he was down at Retro Fest with us as well, staying at the Airbnb. He hooked me up with a carded Hornhead.
Nice.
So this is my first carded Series 1 Madball. So really nice card.
cool.
He thought it was kind of beat, but I was like, no, this looks sweet, man. So I picked that up. I picked up this little guy.
With a hot.
Look
Oh,
at
I
that
thought he
cute
had a
little
hot dog
No, this is the mini
from Costco.
from Costco.
yeah, this is the Costco version.
Imagine.
This is the My Pet Monster mini football monster.
Is that new or?
No, this is
Oh, okay.
extremely rare.
Wow.
These small ones are very rare. The year on it is, if I could read it, 2001.
All right.
So they made a few of these. And I might have another one on the way, not a football monster, but another version.
Nice.
But one of the cool things that I picked up from Retrofest, I did pick that up from Retrofest, which is probably like one of the grail pieces that I picked up. But this is, You guys know I'm a My Pet Monster guy, but when I saw this,
Mm.
I couldn't believe it. It was so clean, I couldn't pass it up. And being spooky season, I gotta show it off to you. It
What
is
could it
a
be?
VHS display
Wow.
That's
Okay.
cool.
for Gremlins, and you can see like it's kind of like embossed, like it kind of stands out.
Yeah.
You can't see it by like looking at here, but you can kind of see it on an
Right.
angle.
It comes off of the paper.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is a VHS store display for Gremlins. There's no like damage on it. There's no waterlogging on it. I mean, it is so clean.
That's
So I had
crazy.
to get this guy. The colors were great on it. Now I just got to find a spot for it.
Sweet.
But I'm excited
That's
about
super
that.
cool.
And I think what made it even more special is that I actually bought this um, from a toy vendor, and we got to talking, and I was talking to Chief, okay, Chief?
Right.
And Chief and I were talking, and we were like, you know what? This is probably what Billy would have bought at the
Yep.
show. And so that kind of made it a little bit more special because I was like, me and Billy are both Gremlins guys. And so I think I'll have that memory to go along with this. So those are my babies. But
That's awesome.
I don't want to take up too much time because there's more babies to talk about.
Who has babies? Oh, it's me. So yeah, I have a video just came out, but I ended up going. Everyone is at Arkansas are having babies, so I ended up going to a toy show, a nerd sale here in Calgary, which is the closest city for me. And my buddy Ryan was there vending. He always brings all the high end games. So I decided it was time for me to cross some games off my NES list. So I ended up picking up Flintstones, surprise at Dino Peak. Added that one to the NES collection. That's
Nice.
the
Nice.
second one down from Little Samson.
Yeah.
And then I also picked up Power Blade 2.
Sweet.
So that's the third one down from Little Samson, I think. And then to finish that little adventure off, I also got the last of the heavies that I needed in Panic Restaurant. So now I have those babies to go with my collection. And then, yeah, I got these acrylic cases. Was like, heck yeah, I'm
Yeah, the
excited.
cases are nice. Yeah, there's little
Right.
big plate
So
cases.
now I have those. Spent a bunch of money on those. I guess you could call them babies that I paid for.
You
At the
can't
So
put
same
them through
time,
your insurance.
you
no,
adopted
I
them.
definitely. I adopted them. Yes, I brought them home. I adopted them. I think a couple of them came out of that collection that I went at with him. When my buddy Ryan went and bought that collection. I think at least two of them came from that collection. So that's cool. Add those to my collection. And then my buddy Craig was there, and I got there a little bit before him. So I bought these 3 games, and I paid Ryan, and me and my other buddy were walking around, and I see Craig standing there. So I go over and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Like, oh, let's see him, because Ryan had told him that I'd bought these games. So I showed Craig these games. Um, it was Canadian Thanksgiving that weekend because our Thanksgiving is set different than yours. So Craig's mom was there. So we started talking with her, and Ryan had another copy of Little Samson over there. So we wandered around a bit more. I ended up coming back over Ryan's table. Buddy Craig is there, and his mom is getting him Little Samson.
What?
Yeah, his
What?
mom wanted to get him something. Um, so she got him Little Samson. It was crazy. It was crazy to
Wait,
watch. A grown
who got
man,
little Craig got it?
My buddy Craig, yeah,
The one that
almost
you
in
bought Little
tears.
Samson from?
The guy that I bought Little Samson from had another copy of Little Samson. So my buddy Ryan, who owns Next Wave Video Game, had another copy of Little Samson at his table.
Wow. Wow.
And then my other friend Craig was there with his mom, and his mom decided she wanted to give Craig this gift. And
Wow.
Ryan gave him a really good deal. It's like a smoking deal for that
Yeah.
copy
Wow.
of Little Samson because it had some chips on it. But
Hmm.
Mm.
my buddy Craig's this big guy, bald, this big beard, kind of bikery looking
Yeah,
fella.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's there and he's almost in tears as his mom is buying him a video game that he's wanted forever, right? So was cool that I got to get these games and got to experience that moment with him. So
Mhm.
these games have that connection. You know, we talked about the games that I bought, and she kind of felt, let's do this for my
Yeah.
son, which is amazing. So that was a cool moment to see and be a part of, and kind of stand there and watch.
Yeah.
So that was
I
there was
I
tears on my end too.
yes, yes. There were tears there. I don't know if I'll show it another time, maybe next week. But there were tears at Retrofest as well for something that was also gifted to me. Um, but I do have a question for you, Keith. I was watching your video and you said that the like top expensive games are now off the list. What is the next expensive game on your list?
Kid Clown, I believe. Where is my list? Kid Clown is the next one on my list, and it
I don't
runs
think I ever played
for
that one.
yeah. I've seen it a couple times, but
Yeah.
it doesn't look that great. Um, but it rolls for that's about $700 Canadian right
Okay.
now, so that's gonna put it
Around like 5 or 6.
yeah, about $537 on price charting right now. So that's the next one I need. 'Cause I already have bonks as well, so that's the next one I need.
Okay.
So
Okay.
those big pricey ones are off the list.
And what's the number
That
down
feels
to
pretty
now?
nice. 72.
Wow.
72
72 to
games
go.
left in the full collection.
Now, do you know I don't know if you don't have to give us this information, but do you know what the price charting value is of those 72 games? Like all together?
Not exactly. The retro game collector app has it. Canadian value is about $7,000 left.
Wow. So was that like
But that's
5
at
change?
76 games, so that has a bunch of the 5 screws included in that.
Oh, I
So,
see.
if I crossed a handful of 5 screws, I think 5 screw cartridges off, that could be a little pricier here and there.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, that's
You're
where
not
we're at.
going for
So
the variant 5 screw stuff, are you?
no,
No, okay.
not at all.
Are you gonna
So yeah,
get the 4 different, Wayne Gretzky games?
I'm gonna leave that to someone else very important in our life.
Fair
You
enough.
can do that one.
Very good.
Sweet. That's what we've been up to.
So I guess it's me. So we're gonna jump over to our warp pipe rental. Every week we pick a game or a movie that we're gonna rent and check out. We had 2 weeks to watch this one. We picked a movie, and it frightened me, scared me to my core. Go ahead, Russ.
Let's head to the video store, grab a game for the weekend. We have the box art and description to guide us when we're choosing what game to rent. So grab your rental card because this is the Warp Pipe Rental.
What game you rent for the weekend?
All right. Yeah, we did hit the rental store for a horror movie this week, which was Founders Day. Change is here. And of course, it had our guest on previous episode was in this movie here. And Dave also worked on this movie.
I did. Actually,
Yeah.
that poster and that photo that you just saw, I took all of those photos. I was able to take all the gallery shots, which made up all the characters on the poster. And that photo of Jace is during a scene where it was pouring rain. So if you guys saw the movie, that was actual rain. We did not bring that in. It we like the clouds just opened up. It was I mean, we could talk about some of these experiences on set too, but like that was one day that was just everything happened so perfectly. And if you did watch the movie and you saw that montage during the rain scene,
Right.
that all happened naturally. The clouds started rolling in during that one kill scene. And then it just started downpouring. And then all the police cars were there because they were all rented for the scene. And we were supposed to have that scene just like at night. And just the fact that it poured and we just went with it. We covered up all the cameras with like plastic bags and stuff and we just ran with it. And we probably shot all those clips for that montage scene in probably like I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes because we just had to get people in and out of set, and yeah, we were also fighting the rain because we didn't know when the rain was gonna stop. So we all had that out. But dude, yeah, such a
s-
good,
sh-
fun movie to work on.
shout out to Tom Dietz.
Yes.
Did a role in that scene. You can see him on there. He's the one that designed our website.
Yep.
So he
And
had a little cop role.
he helps out. He plays a cop, and he helps. You can see him walking Catherine Curtin's character, who is the commissioner, the lead cop, helping her out of the car in the rain. So you see him kind of walk by a couple times. It's fun.
Nice.
Yeah. But I want to hear from Keith because Keith is not a horror guy.
We forced this on him.
I don't think you want to hear from me, to be honest with you. Like, it's not that I'm afraid of horror movies. It's not that I'm scared of watching horror movies. I just find that, I don't know, they're cheesy. Like,
Okay.
stuff that I don't
Yeah.
think would happen in real life happens.
Yeah.
And as I'm watching them, I'm like, really, guys? Seriously? This is happening? So I'm like, I don't know about this. But it was a interesting movie. I
Mhm.
didn't hate it, but just really not up my
Sure.
alley, I guess.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't wanna spoil it for anybody, but
No. You don't have to.
like,
We'll
yeah, I
keep
guess if
this
you're
review
watching this,
spoiler free.
maybe
Spoiler
keep this
free. Yeah.
spoiler free. I don't think the person that is doing the jabbity jabby jab 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 is someone that I couldn't overpower, I guess. I
I
think I could be
understand.
like, whoa, whoa, turbo. Whoa, sit down for a second. But
Yeah. I
so
understand.
I don't know. That's just my take on it. It was an
Fair enough.
interesting
So
movie, but
yeah, so the premise of the movie is basically there's a election. It's an election year for this town, and these two families are basically going head to head in the campaign, right? And then all of these local murders start happening. And then there's a mass killer, and we don't find out who the mass killer is until the end. So it's kind of one of those who done it type movies, inspired by Scream and those styles. And so you can see on the shirt, like, so the founder is the masked killer, and then all the characters. So that's kind of the premise of the movie. It all happens with teenagers in school. There's killings that happen, and then it leads to the campaign, so that when they say change is here, it's because that's kind of like the campaign slogan by uh, one of the running, I don't know what you call it, guy running for mayor, Faulkner, who is played by Jason. Jace plays Harold Faulkner right there, and he's running for mayor to take over the mayor's position. But yeah, I mean, what did you think? I know Russ saw it at the movies with me.
Yeah, I had originally. I think Dave gave me like a key card or like a link or something, so I was able to view it at my house. But then we were able to actually go to the theater. They
Mhm.
had a small run showing of it, and we got to watch it in the theater, which was great. Um, did they have? I think they had a little issues, right? A little when we were because it's the staff and everything too while we were watching with
Oh,
them,
you know what? Yeah, because we went to the premiere night,
like the
right?
red
That they
carpet
had.
event. Like,
Yeah, exactly. We went to that, and I think it was basically for friends and family.
but
Um,
it did release limitedly throughout
yes,
the states. Um, and even yeah, watching it a second time, it was a great one for sure. I enjoyed the twist.
yeah,
Um, and then it's cool that it was shot locally here in Connecticut, in
hmm
New Milford. Didn't they do a showing at the movie theater that
they
the movie
did.
theater is in the movie?
Yes,
A
so
little
there's a
meta.
scene. There's a scene where one of the scenes happens inside of a movie theater and even outside of the movie theater, and they did do a special showing there of Founders Day. I actually went to New York where we had the premiere. We kinda did that, like, I don't think we did a red carpet for this one. It was a little bit more low key than when we did She Came from the Woods. But super fun to go and see everybody and hang out. This movie also did get released on Blu-ray,
Okay.
so you can get it on Blu-ray. You can actually go on Amazon right now. All of these are my photos that are all used on the artwork. They also did release a
A soundtrack? They make
CD
those still?
soundtrack.
Get out. Who has CD
How-
players anymore?
How about
Sorry?
that? It's got, which
The
is very
Discman out.
cool.
It
So
does-
it's got like all the photos in there that I did for the movie on there as
Nice.
well.
Nice.
Even like these are like things that people don't realize too. Like I shot this photo
Of the
like
of
of
the
the
hammer.
gavel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And it also got released
On
on
a VHS.
VHS.
What's a VHS player?
Yeah.
This guy. So they
is-
they released a limited edition on VHS, and it's also sparked some merchandise. So Bull Airs did some merchandise, which is still on order. But I did get the sneaker head that they put out.
Yeah.
So of the founder, and extremely limited, your Founders Day action figure.
Oh,
How
cool.
about that?
So it's got like the little artwork of the artist that was kind of molding
Sculpting
it.
Yeah.
Yep. So the guy who did the mask, so you can see there, he molded the mask.
Oh,
He's the one that did this figure.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
It's Fet Up Toys. So FETTUPTOYS. And what's really neat about this that I really like is that you could actually like pop open
The shell.
the
Take 'em out.
clamshell and it just
Nice.
snaps right back in, so you can kind of display your little
Not-
figure.
How about that?
No, it's not sealed
Yeah,
anymore.
so these were, well, watch
You
this.
saw it here, folks.
Look,
Leave it
it's
out.
sealed again.
Sealed again, ready for
That's
auction.
witchcraft. Looks like witchcraft.
But this was a super fun movie to work on. I
I
love
think it's
working with this
interesting
production team.
that I've never seen movies revolve around the election, right? So tied that in.
Right.
And
Mhm.
you know, being here in the States now, I see in everyone's um, yard, you know, the signs, vote for this, and you don't
Right.
think like, oh yeah, Halloween time, and like, oh yeah, election is very close to that as well. So it ties in to the story. Great.
And
You guys-
what was ironic about it is that this was being released at the time of the election, like the presidential election.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of got stirred up a little bit in that. And it also got released the same time as Thanksgiving. You remember that movie?
The slasher movie Thanksgiving.
Yes. So we were kind of like going head to head with Thanksgiving around the time with all the publicity. We also did make it into Fangoria magazine, and we were on the cover of Fangoria magazine too, which was really cool.
Nice.
So for a, you know, lower budget, it's a lower budget movie, obviously. You know, it wasn't crowdfunded, but we had investors that kind of invested in the movie. We ended up in 270 theaters, which was, excuse me, which was more than what She Came from the Woods was in. It did well. It got a
Yeah.
lot of buzz online. People seemed to enjoy it, and I just remember that it was I driving to set every day. I drove like an hour each way to set because I didn't stay in the hotel with everyone because, you know, I wanted to be home. And it was just a super fun experience and super fun movie to work on. And I still to this day get to hang out and talk with all the guys on the film. So
Nice.
super fun. Did you guys have any because I'm assuming, no, without giving out spoilers, did you guys have any kind of memorable scenes?
Like favorite kills or something like that.
Or a favorite kill? Sure. I mean, I don't think that's spoiling anything.
Trying to think of what really stood out there.
Or anything that surprised you. Not other than the ending.
Right. It's tough to I guess answer the question without
Yeah.
spoiling certain stuff.
Yeah.
So we don't want to root it for you guys.
I mean,
But-
I'm a huge fan of the montage scene.
Yeah. Well shot for sure.
Yeah, I love the montage scene, and I love I mean, you can't go wrong with a movie theater kill scene.
Right.
I mean, that's
if you're
great.
in the theater, you're like,
If you,
this could be me.
right.
Could be
So
me.
I would say that those two scenes. Now, Keith, I don't know if you realize this, but did you recognize anybody in the cast besides Jace?
Winona Ryder?
Yeah, I wish he was in that movie.
No.
I was gonna mention, yeah.
Go
were
ahead.
you in
Go
it?
ahead, Russ. No, I was in it. Did you spot me?
I didn't.
No,
spot
that
you
was
in
a shot.
I
Was a shot in the
forgot
dark.
I was in that. There is a scene
If you
with
were, I bet
okay,
you the acting was horrible.
it was pretty bad. I no, so the scene where they're on the bridge talking to where Faulkner is talking with the commissioner, and if you look in the background, there's townspeople like in the distance, and I'm in the background there with my camera, like I'm taking pictures, like I'm from the news or something. Um, and actually, if you watch the Blu-ray, there is commentary, and in the commentary, they'll even mention, "Oh, that guy with the camera in the back, that's our actual still photographer." And so yeah, I am in the movie. Yes,
Nice. I win.
it's
That's
funny
1 point
though.
for movie quotes.
Once you see it, once you see me in there, like you'll be like, oh yeah, you could kind of tell like with the posture and the mannerisms and everything, even though I'm like in the back blurred out a little bit. But no, Russ, tell him who's in this movie.
Was it? I'm confused. From was it from Boy Meets World?
Yes,
The teacher or the principal?
the teacher.
Which I think Mr. Feeney.
No.
Who am
He
I
was the
thinking of?
dad. The
Oh,
dad
he was the
from
dad
Boy Meets
from
World.
Boy Meets World
Yes, he played the teacher
in the movie.
in
Yeah.
Founders Day. This guy right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That
Where is he? Right up here.
Yeah.
That's
that
William
tracks.
Russ.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the dad in Boy Meets World.
So a little more
And
90s throwback there.
Yeah.
yeah. And then Catherine Curtin's in the movie. She was in Orange is the New Black. You would know her from there. Devin Druid was in it. He was in 13 Reasons Why. Amy Hargreaves, who does a bunch of television. She was also in 13 Reasons Why, but also other things. And yeah, it was a really, really great cast. So really fun people to work with. And funnily enough, the moment we stopped shooting, we wrapped the movie. No joke. We were on the bridge. It was our last scene we shot. As soon as those cameras went off, it started snowing.
Nice.
Yeah, like this would have been weird.
It would have been
Yeah.
really weird. It was like just the timing, and it
Continuity.
took me a little extra time to get home that night because it was like 4 a.m.
Sweet. All right, what do we rate in this movie? We'll go to a quick rating and see what we're doing next week.
I don't think I could rate it because I'm kind of
unrateable for
biased
Dave.
about it.
What about Keith?
I don't want to hurt Dave's feelings, so I don't think I can rate it either.
Fair enough. I'll give it a 1 star for me.
Oh no!
I'll give it. I'll do a. I'll go 4. 4
4
star.
star. 4 star.
I'd probably go like
review.
3.5.
3.5. Okay.
I'm super
You're not
into it.
hurting my feelings, guys. You're just hurting Jace's feelings.
That's it.
Well, I think Jace's acting is amazing. A bunch of
Yeah.
the photos that I saw, like when I was
Yeah.
researching it, they were horrible.
Oh yeah. Very, very bad marketing on my part. Yes, 100%. I should just throw this shirt in the trash.
Right?
What do we get into next week, Dave?
So next week we are going live, and we have Jay is joining us again for our Halloween spectacular podcast episode. And Jay, we let him pick the game. He has picked Super Castlevania on SNES. We did play Bloodlines a few months back, and so now we're gonna dive into Castlevania 4, Super Castlevania 4 on
Nice.
Nintendo.
Super. Now you're playing with power. Super power.
Portable power. No, that's it.
Well, thank you guys for watching Founders Day. I appreciate it.
There we go.
I had to rent it. I legit had to rent it on like Apple TV.
But it was worth it.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
All right. Let's get into it. Name that quote. Hit it.
Hey, I bet you can't name that quote.
All right. I don't know if I want to give you the theme just yet. But if you get the first two, then it will fall in line.
Okay.
So
Fall into place.
Fall into place. So first two are a little shorter.
Okay.
Last one is a little longer.
Founders Day.
Gremlins.
I don't know. Do you guys think that I would test you that way?
Founders Day.
All right, so number one, here we go. Happy New Year. Stay fit, keep sharp, make good decisions. That's
Happy
it.
New Year.
That's the quote. Happy New Year. Stay fit, keep sharp, make good decisions.
Maybe when I hear it, sounds
You
like
might.
something familiar. Keith's got none. Oh, maybe he's got something. All right, let's see.
Might have something.
Stay fit, keep sharp, make good decisions.
I think I know
Oh,
who
no.
it might be
No,
saying
Happy
it.
New Year. Stay fit, keep sharp, make good decisions.
I'll take a guess at it. I think I might know
Okay.
it through that.
Okay.
Keith got none. Okay, so my guess would be
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Ghostbusters 2.
Keith, what did you think?
Well, without hearing the quote, I was thinking
Okay.
Zombieland.
Okay.
Because it sounds like Rick Moranis.
But
So
right
I'm
when I
going-
heard it, I was definitely not the right direction.
although
yes,
it
I
could
would
be,
agree
it could
with-
be Ghostbusters 1. I just took a
I
guess
think I
at
would
2.
agree. Yeah, I agree with it's Ghostbusters too.
I feel like he has more speaking role in 2. So
Yeah.
I'll pull for that.
You are correct.
He's running. He's running.
He's running to the bus stop to get picked up with all of the Ghostbusters gear on to go take on Vigo, the
Perfect.
Carpathian. And Slimer is the bus driver. I don't know if
That's
you
right,
remember
that's
that.
right.
Yeah. Good job. That's a good one. I always post that little video of that scene
Yeah,
every New Year's Eve.
there you go.
Stay fit, keep sharp, make good decisions. All right, number 2. I told the others. They didn't believe me. You're all doomed. You're all doomed. This one's a little tricky. This one's a trickier one. And I will give you a hint if you need a hint.
After the audio. Let's see.
Told the others, they didn't believe me. You're all doomed. You're all doomed.
Trying to think if the actor saying that's his voice, or if they're putting on a voice.
Okay.
I almost feel like it could be like,
I told the others, they didn't believe me. You're all doomed. You're all doomed.
It's a tricky one.
not ringing a bell.
Do you want a hint? The hint
Sure.
is the theme for this week: movie sequels.
Oh, okay. I was like Rick Moranis sequels. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids again.
That would be Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
That's right. That was the sequel.
I blew up the baby.
Sequels, all doom. I'll just take a stab in the dark and go with Evil Dead 2.
No.
All right.
Play your sound.
Sequels,
Yeah.
sequels. Tremors 2.
What is it?
Tremors 2.
Tremors 2.
It is not Tremors 2. Russ, you should get this.
What
It's
is
not
it?
Back to the Future 2.
Hey Russ,
It's Back to the
go
Future.
like this.
Friday the 13th part
Russ's-
2.
For audio listeners, Russ has Friday the 13th shirt on that he just spread his jean jacket to show us. And now he's doing a little dance. He looks quite ridiculous.
Perfect. So it's Friday the 13th part 2?
Friday the 13th part 2. That was Crazy Ralph.
Was it so he was probably at the gas station like while they were headed to the camp or something?
The kids were on the payphone.
Yeah. You're all doomed.
So you know it now.
Perfect.
That dates
That's like me. It's like me wearing a Ghostbusters shirt and then
not knowing. Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm gonna clear my throat for this one. This is a little bit longer.
Long one.
Here we go. I quit. Call the union. Call the National Guard. Those things have taken over the projector. They refuse to show the rest of the film. All they want to see is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
In sequels.
Sequels.
Someone working at a movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like this is a deep dive. What is this?
I quit. Call the union. Call the National Guard. Those things have taken over the projector. They refuse to show the rest of the film. All they want to see is Snow White, the Seven Dwarfs.
It came to me. Keith got it? You got it?
Assuming it's Gremlins 2?
Russ?
No?
Gremlins 2.
It is Gremlins 2. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs would give that away because that's the movie that they were watching in the first one when they go to the movie theater.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So
one day I'll watch one of those movies.
Yes.
The Gremlins or Snow White?
Gremlins. Never watched either of them. Any of them, to be honest with you.
So it could have thrown you for a loop though, because I was looking at the quote and I was like, those things have taken over the projector. Now, like,
well, that's what made me think of, all right, it's got to be some type of different entity. And I was like, oh, it's got to be the Gremlins because they were running amok everywhere.
Well, could it have been Critters?
Could it have been Ghostbusters 2?
Could have been Ghostbusters 2.
Sure.
Could have been Ghoulies.
But now, who is in that?
Founders Day has a theater scene in it. Could have been Founders Day.
It could have been. It could have been.
Founders
Do you
Day
guys
2.
remember who was in that scene?
Okay.
So right after the projectionist comes and says that line, the guy who's running the theater goes into the theater to get somebody to tell the Gremlins to stop and knock it off. Do you guys remember who it was?
I can firmly tell you that I have no idea who it was because I've never seen it.
It was Hulk Hogan. And it was very meta because they were watching Gremlins 2, but it was Gremlins 2 the movie. It was like a very weird thing that happened.
Fair enough.
Strange. So anyway, good job, guys. You got 2 out of 3.
There we go.
Yay. Yay.
Oh my, what are we at now?
Rad and Bogus, baby.
Oh, it's me again. Rad. Sorry, I had to scroll. I got other stuff up here. We're going to do Rad and Bogus now. Each week, we each pick a topic, pick 2 things associated with that topic. One is rad, it stays. The other one is bogus, vanishes from this dimension altogether. See what one we pick. Go ahead, Russ.
Bogus.
Sweet. Who's going first?
Well, I'm listed first, so I will go first.
Perfect.
I tried to slightly theme this, and you got to remember, one of these never existed. They were never invented. They were never created. So, with Halloween coming, the first one is going to be jack-o'-lanterns. So nobody ever had the wherewithal to cut a face in a pumpkin. Never ever happened.
Interesting.
We don't have those.
Okay.
The other thing is a little future holiday for us coming up here. Snowmen. No one ever rolled and created a snowman. Never
Oh,
seen it
okay.
happen.
Okay.
Never. So yeah, jack-o'-lantern
Okay.
or a snowman. Which one is rad? Which one's bogus?
You want to take it, Russ?
I'm leaning towards jack-o'-lantern being rad because I feel like you get a double holiday with that one. You could throw it up for Halloween and keep it around for Thanksgiving. Plus you get this scary. I forgot his name in the real Ghostbusters cartoon. He had the jack-o'-lantern head, right? He's pretty
True.
good.
True.
He's iconic right there. I feel like with snowmen, you still got snow angels, right? That's a fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can still make igloops, right?
Mhm.
Those are fun. We wouldn't have the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown movie, I guess, right? If there's no jack-o'-lanterns,
Mm-hmm.
that might take that away.
We wouldn't have
Right.
Frosty the Snowman though.
Yeah, but would we have the elf that wants to be a dentist?
Yes.
Yes, but we wouldn't have the snowman
In
that is
in
the
that.
narrator in it.
Oh, true. You'd
The
have to just get
snowman. Well, what would he be then?
Who knows? What would pumpkins be? What would jack-o'-lanterns be if we didn't have, like, would someone carve a watermelon? What would be like
I would think that there would just be
never exist,
nothing.
right? Just never
I would
existed,
say
yeah.
that there would be nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be something totally different, totally
Yeah.
random. A
Snowmen.
barrel of
Well,
onions.
I'll
Who knows?
I'll say this: if there was
Onions.
no snowmen, then my mom would not have the collection she would have.
Ooh,
Would she
My
have
mom has a
snowman crystals?
lot of she has a lot of snowmen. They take up the entire house during Christmas time. So my mom would not have snowmen. So there's that aspect. But then again, we wouldn't get Jack the Pumpkin King either.
Oh, true. Yep.
mhm.
Yep. That's two iconic people with pumpkin heads.
Would we get Pumpkinhead? Oh, we wouldn't get the cover of Halloween 2.
Yeah, it's true, I guess.
So there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of aspects
Just
to go in line.
barrels of onions everywhere.
I'm gonna hope. Here's where I'm at. I'm gonna hope that if we take away the snowmen, that my mom would have a collection of pumpkins instead.
There you
Okay.
go.
So
Or at least snow
I
angels if you're keeping it
oh,
themed to winter.
well, if you're keeping it Christmas, like here's the thing, like I feel like Christmas you have so many other kinds of decorations,
Yeah, yeah. Elves,
but
trees.
Trees.
I don't think snowmen are as synonymous to Christmas as pumpkins are to
Absolutely.
Halloween.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in
So with
agreement.
that, I'm gonna go with we need the pumpkins.
Pumpkins are rad.
Pumpkins
Yeah,
are I would agree pumpkins are pretty rad.
okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
I
That was
guess
as
I'll go
themed as I could
next.
get.
Okay, so I'm trying to keep all of the themes going. We're in spooky season. Did the quotes, did the Founders Day for the rental. I'm taking it to the next level for the movies. Now, we're going to see a scary movie, right? Where are we watching that movie? Are we going to go watch it at a movie theater? Or are we going to have a sleepover? So the question is, sleepover
So you
or
could
movie
only watch
theater?
movies from now on, either at sleepovers or a theater,
No, they
essentially.
both no. This is just like saying no, you can only do it one way.
Okay.
So you're going to watch
So which one
an
would you go
epic
to?
movie and
Yep.
you have one of two choices.
You have
Which
one
one
of
are
two
you doing?
choices. You have to
Have a
go either
sleepover?
yep, with all your friends. You could bring your friends over and have a sleepover, little thing in the living room, or you go to a movie theater. What would your preference be?
Like, back in the day, if I was that age where I was having sleepovers, I mean, you have sleepovers at any age, I guess, but, if I was back in that time, I would probably wanna go to a theater to watch it. If I was me standing here today and I had those 2 options, I'd probably have my buddies over to crash for the night and watch it here,
Okay.
because I feel like movie theaters are different now. like there's a lot of
Okay.
background noise. Maybe
Okay.
not a lot of as much respect is given to people around us nowadays. So I would probably stay away from a movie theater if I was choosing.
Interesting. So you would do movie theater back then and sleepover now.
Yeah, I
I
think
like
so.
the points, yeah, you brought up with that because going to a theater back then certainly was a different experience. How it is now. Also, no assigned seatings, right? Back then, so you had to get there early.
Right.
So maybe like
Mhm.
waiting out in line to get to the theater, to get to the showtime was also an experience,
Yeah.
and being in the lobby playing those arcade games in there, playing WrestleFest, playing Street Fighter, or maybe the claw machine before
Yeah.
you went in. So I could certainly see the aspect with that for solely basing it on like back in the day. Which one would you choose?
You also had to get there early enough so it didn't sell out.
Sell out, yeah.
Right.
So it could be a chance you don't see it.
Right. What are you
What do you
thinking, Russ?
I'm leaning towards the theater over the
So you'd
sleepovers.
rather go to the theater than sleepover?
Yeah,
I think growing up as a kid, the idea of having all your friends over for a sleepover is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So the question for me is like, would you rather have all your friends over and watch a movie together, or would you get your friends together and go to the movie theater? It's a hard decision because, it's funny because like Keith said, I think if I was a kid, I would rather do the sleepover because we're kids and it's like an exciting thing. Like you don't have your friends over for sleepovers very often. But then when you get older, you kind of get grumpy and you want to just go to a movie theater. And I still love going to the movie theater. Like I would go to the movie theater every day if I could. Like it's I love the experience of getting the ticket, getting the popcorn, going in, watching a movie on a big screen. Like I love it.
yeah,
I did see Nightmare on Elm Street 5 in the theaters when I was when that come out when I was like 8 or 9. So I don't know how my parents let us to go see that. But just me and my brother went by ourselves. I had won tickets to it off of the radio. It was like a premiere. And then I
nice.
also saw Nightmare on Elm Street, with my cousins, like sleeping over. So I had that experience as well.
Yeah, so
And
best of both
it's just a
worlds.
different experience. So I don't know if I could decide, but like if I was a kid, I would probably want to sleep over. Now, let's get a group of people to maybe head over to the theater.
Fair enough.
I cheated too. I could do that too, Keith.
You could always head to the theater, and then after everyone comes over,
I
and you have a
cheat.
sleepover.
Keith.
Right.
Well, it's funny. Keith and I were polar opposites of each other.
Yeah. Again, if I go to a movie theater nowadays, I'm going to the
Yeah.
VIP theater where like there's lots of space and I
Oh
don't have
yeah,
to deal with people because I'm not a people person at this point in my life. Because if someone's talking behind me or on their cell phone, that cell phone's going to the front.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
All
All
right.
right,
What do you got for us,
what do you
Russ?
got? What do you got, Russ?
I chose video games. I'm gonna
Okay.
have you guys two really big franchises. Not exactly similar games, but a lot of them. People have played a bunch. There's about a lot of sequels to them. Maybe you could play one of them during the spooky season. Someone suggested to me, but that is the BioShock series versus Fallout. Dun, dun, dun.
BioShock versus Fallout.
Yeah, and currently, we have the Fallout on Amazon Prime TV series. There is a BioShock, I think, movie in the works. I don't think they're doing a TV series, but
Okay.
there was 3 BioShock games that came out and quite a bit more Fallout games. A little bit different gameplay with like online gameplay with Fallout, but kind of this post-apocalyptic world, and you could do a lot of like building your character up and customizing and all that in that game. But a whole lot of lore going on with the BioShock series too.
Right.
So
Right. Now, okay, I might not be able to give an accurate thing because I haven't played either one of them.
Did you watch the
don't.
show? Have you seen the
I did.
Fallout
I did
show?
watch the show. I did watch the show.
So you could
I
kind of
love the
lean towards
show,
that.
and
Yeah.
I also did play. There was a game on the Switch for Fallout. It was like a free game that you were able to. I forgot what it's called, but it was basically like survival. But it was like these little sprites. Um, it almost like a mobile game, but it was on the Switch, and I tried it out, and it was kind of like one of those free to play, but then you would maybe pay for certain things or whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I did play that, but can you give me a little bit of background on how they
Differ?
how yeah, because I know that there's multiple like, I heard the new series of Fallout is gonna be based on, like, the Las Vegas,
Yes, and that was
game?
one of the games was Fallout New Vegas,
Yes.
which I think was maybe fourth in the series because the first I want to say two were on PC. I
Okay.
almost want to say I the only one I played was Fallout 4 briefly, but I did watch YouTube videos of explain the whole lore to me like a full week straight. I was just watching the videos because I was like I don't have the time to sink in to so much of the campaigns, but I'm curious on the lore. And I was playing Fallout 4, and there's so much you could do. I wasn't taking full effect to how to play the game. Like you can craft weapons and pull stuff apart to get
Sure.
parts off of, and they're like, oh, you could go here. Like my friend was showing me, and I'm like, I'm not doing any of that. And I played it for a little bit, but fell out. But I've recently played the Bioshock series, and I went through all
Okay.
that. I definitely fell in love with that series and did the same thing with lore and how everything's connected and stuff.
What type of game is the BioShock series?
It's a first person like shooter style game,
Okay.
but it's set under the water. You're in a civilization that's under the water for the first two games. The third game, you're in the skies, so it
Okay.
takes a little bit of that. But it's first person view. You get some cool weapons and you get some special abilities as well.
Mhm.
So that's super fun. I wasn't a big first person style game. I'm always third person, which the
Yeah.
Fallout series. Some of them you can choose which one. You can either play as a first person or a third person. And usually I like third person better, but I don't know. I fell into Bioshock more. Watching the Fallout TV series made
Yeah.
me want to maybe play some of the Fallout games. So we'll
Yeah.
see. But thoughts, Keith?
Well, based on, your descriptions,
Okay, with Dave.
it sounds like I would enjoy Fallout more
Okay,
because I kind of know this a little bit of the story just
already because of the
based
TV
on
series.
the TV series, but you're, like, crafting weapons, and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Huh, that sounds familiar."
Oh yeah, yeah,
Tear
yeah, like Tears of
Tears
the
of the
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
Yeah, I could see
Uh,
some similarities to that for sure.
but it's funny you said BioShock going up into the skies, and I'm like, "Huh, Tears of the Kingdom?" You know? So, I think I would probably lean and because I played that little Fallout, it's kind of like a survival thing.
Yeah,
I would probably have to lean I like the characters in Fallout, I
more.
think.
Yeah, fair
And
enough.
now, correct me if I'm wrong, but is BioShock a little darker?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, the first two games are dark, and the third one's since you're in the sky, it's more lighthearted, I guess, so to say,
Okay.
or light in the light. It's not as grimy and this and that, but the story, how it wraps in together, you're like, oh, that's cool. Like, how are they going to tie this together? And it was pretty neat.
Nice. Well, I think I would go with Fallout.
Fair enough. Cool.
I've played minimal of both. I don't even remember what BioShock I played.
Yeah,
Um, and I played, I think it was the New Vegas Fallout one.
Fallout. Yeah,
Um, Again, very limited of each of them, but I think if I was gonna pick one to put back in the system right now and jump back into and try to get maybe deeper into it, probably gonna be Fallout. Just with my memories of the games. Because again, I think I like the one that I played anyways. I was able to play third person,
yeah,
I
yep.
believe. So I think that would lean me that direction because I enjoy third person a little more
And
than
for the
first person.
person,
So
I was
absolutely.
that's the
gonna
direction I'll
say
go.
that's the other thing that would completely sell it on me is I do not like first person games.
Yeah, it took me a while to get like the new Doom games. It took me a bit to get into because they are first person.
Yeah.
So I kind of got over that. Usually I lean towards the third person, but then Resident Evil, another great franchise that I love. The last two games have been first person. I think the next
Interesting.
one that's coming out, I think you're able to swap between.
Mhm.
And it's like props to the developers that do that, because you basically have to code the game twice, like almost to have two different
Right.
to switch
Right.
on the fly. Like, geez.
Well, that's how it looks like. That's how the new Metroid Prime is going to be too. It's going to be swapping.
Well, it was similar to that in the regular Prime series. When you went into Morph Ball, it went third person,
Mm-hmm.
and then it pulls back when you come out of it. So we'll see. Cool. All right, 2 for Fallout, 1 for BioShock.
Nice.
That wraps that up there. All right, we're gonna be getting into our main topic. We're gonna do a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna dive in talking about slashers. Let's go.
This part always chokes me up.
This Halloween, nothing sets the mood like a movie from Blockbuster.
You're getting my fur wet.
Sorry.
Chickadee, smell me, give me something good to eat.
How about this for a treat? It's the Fox Kids Beetleborgs Halloween Bash Sweepstakes. You can win the biggest, baddest Halloween party ever with yours truly and the Beetleborgs, who bring plenty of munchies, cool music, spooky Halloween costumes, and loads of labyrinthic Beetleborgs prizes. You're also going trick-or-treating with me and the big bad Beetleborgs. 500 other kids will win Beetleborgs action figures. Stand or get a postcard with your name and address by October 16th, too. Fox Kids Beetleborgs Halloween Bash, P.O. Box 1129, Los Angeles, 90078.
I'm Mike Field.
I'm Mike Butler.
And this is Forgotten Horror 7. The Nightmare is Real. I'm pausing for effect. Each episode, we highlight a horror movie that, for a variety of reasons, was forgotten by audiences. It could be because they fell asleep in the theater, and now Freddy is coming for them. Perhaps they listened to some audio tapes in the basement of an insane asylum. Or maybe audiences were too busy coughing up blood from that crazy cabin fever. We talk about what we like and don't like about the movie, but we always recommend you suck the life force out of another human. Wait, no, that you revisit the film. That's it. You never know. You might find your own forgotten horror gem. If you haven't been shoved into your gigantic zombie mother's womb, we want to hear from you. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We always let the right one in. Let's get spooky, Mike.
All right.
All right, slasher villains. Let's go. Friday the 13th. I'm wearing the shirt. We're going to be talking about some of our, our favorites, maybe some of the iconic ones. And we got a few comments from you guys as well. So excited to hear who you guys chose as some slasher villains.
Maybe some of our least favorites.
So I have an interesting
there we go.
Angle on this. So how we're going to do this, because I've never watched A Nightmare on Elm Street. Never seen one.
Okay.
I've watched one Friday the 13th. I think it was like Jason X or something, where he's got him
in space.
He's got the they're in space. He's got the campers in the sleeping bag.
Yeah. Gets the tree.
Oh my god.
That's the only one I've seen. So I know nothing about any of these slasher.
And you saw Founders Day
villains. I saw Founders Day. Yeah. And again, I'm pretty sure I could handle myself there. So how about you guys present your villains to me, and I'll tell you if I'm scared of them or not.
Interesting.
Like, am I dying in that movie, or am I gonna think I can survive it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Otherwise, I'm not gonna be of any help here whatsoever.
So you want us to come up with the villains and describe the villains and how they do the deed, and see if you would be scared.
Yes. See if I would put in that moment, if I would survive, or if I'd be like, I think I can handle it.
Okay. And you've only seen a Jason movie. You have not seen a Friday the 13th movie.
A funny Jason
I'm sorry.
movie,
You never saw a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. You saw a Friday the 13th movie.
I've never seen. I don't know. Like, to me, Michael Myers is Austin Powers. I have no idea. I have no idea.
I thought you said Austin Powers, like he had cool powers, but you said Austin.
He's also Austin Powers.
That shagged me.
Yes, yeah. I see where you're going.
Yeah. So I don't know. So I'll have to.
He's also Mrs. Doubtfire.
Ooh. Hello.
And the genie.
Fair.
All right, Russ. Why don't you throw him one?
I mean, might as well start off with Jason here. Jason
All right,
Voorhees.
okay.
One of the, most classic horror slashers right here. Scaring kids who go to camp for the summer. If you guys did watch the first one, Jason ain't in it, okay? He's not killing. So you gotta get up to part 2 before he starts.
Now wait a minute. Did Keith, did you know that? Did you know
I
that
did not
Jason
know
is not
this.
even in the first one?
Yeah.
We don't even know there's murder, death, kills happening.
He's
and we
not
don't
the
even know.
killer. It ends up
He's
being
not the killer.
OMG.
Didn't you see Scream? I thought you saw
Yeah, I think
Scream at
I've
least.
seen Scream. Yeah.
Because
I'm
they
more
talk
partial
about
to scary movie.
Well, because they talk about
Doofy in it.
Friday the 13th one about how Jason's not the killer.
Because that's also a
Okay.
fun a trivia question that people, Jason Voorhees, like, wrong. He
Write that
wasn't
down.
the killer in the first one.
Write that down.
That's it.
Do
But
we want
he's
to spoil it for Keith?
I
Like,
guess
Keith
it doesn't
ain't
matter. It's a
watching
freaking
I feel like
30-year-old movie.
any knowledge
40
I
years.
have of Jason, he seems like he walks pretty slow.
Yeah,
I feel like maybe I could
he's
just run away.
he's slow walking, but he does have some good skills with like archery, right? Axes, machetes.
Oh.
He's a powerhouse.
He does
So I
walk
need
slow,
to-
but
If I'm running, I'm serpentining
that's it. Yeah, keep that.
and hoping.
And
Right.
oftentimes, though, it has been said, like, can Jason teleport? Because it almost shows him catching up with someone running away, and it's like, how did he
Right. Right.
get over here? There was a great episode on Film Theory, the show Film Theory on YouTube, to kind of debunk was Jason able to teleport, and they kind of broke down the scenes in the movie and showed, well, Jason could go to the back door this way and wind up here, so he wouldn't be able to teleport. But so if he's just a
So-
regular dude,
If I ran away and made smart choices, there's
you
a
might,
chance
yeah,
to
there's a
survive.
chance you survive.
What
I
do
mean,
you
the
guys
downside
think my
is
odds are?
because you're lost in the woods, right? You're deep in the woods, so
Oh,
once you
snap.
get, I mean, that's a long trek to get back to
My
town.
Boy
so to
Scout
say.
skills are horrible, so
Right. And you are at
I
camp.
never went to camp, so I'm right away. I'm pretty free and clear because my parents never sent me to camp. So
There we go.
I don't think I'd end
You're
up in this
safe.
situation in the first place. But if I did, what do you think? Am I getting it or not?
That's up to Russ. This is
Oh, it's
Russ's.
up to me if
Yeah,
Keith
this
gets
is all
killed.
Russ.
I feel there's a chance you could possibly still escape, so to say.
If I run away and make smart choices, and he can't teleport,
There we go.
you're telling me there's a chance.
There's a chance.
I mean, the hockey mask
Well,
is scary though, so I'm
yes.
frightened of him and his
Because he
machete.
did in Jason 2, in Friday the 13th 2, it was a sack, a potato sack with the eye cut
Yes.
out. So he
Yes.
didn't get his mask till the third one.
Interesting.
So since Russ went with Friday the 13th, let's knock off the other obvious one with Freddy Krueger. So now we have to make a argument of, I don't know, man. I don't think you're escaping Freddy.
I feel like I'm dying. I know he comes in my dreams. I like
I mean,
sleeping.
if you
Yeah, I
fall
feel like I'm
asleep,
dying.
you're done, man. And he's also crossed over into real life.
Like I
Yep.
could fall asleep sitting up, so I'm probably dying.
Yeah. So if
Like
you're
I could fall asleep while we're filming this.
like, I don't think there's a chance you're surviving. Like, it's funny because they had the Freddy versus Jason movie, and everyone's like, who's gonna win this? And I think they kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of a stupid ending if you ask
Yeah,
me.
I mean they didn't want to claim a winner, so
Right. But you got, so now Freddy is, I don't know if you know the lore of Freddy, but Freddy was basically he was basically a pedophile, right? That's kind of like the background of him. And then all the parents basically like shunned him away and did all this stuff, and then he just came back in haunted dreams, and he just comes back for revenge on the parents to all the kids. And it's, dude, it's If you're living on Elm Street, man, you're in trouble.
That's pretty dark.
It's very dark. It's
well,
a
they also they cornered him into some old building and then set it on fire. The parents, so they burned him alive.
and that right. So
quickly.
so they burned him alive, and then he shows up in the dreams. There is a cool scene in I think it's Freddy's Dead where they actually go into a video game as well. You remember that scene?
Well, he does have the power glove too that he crudely makes.
Yeah,
he's playing but it's the Freddy.
Yeah.
claw with the power glove.
Right. And also like he controls people too. So in the Dream Warriors, he makes one of the kids like it's probably the coolest death scene of all of the movies, where he makes the kid a marionette, where he kind of slices his arms and brings his
He
veins.
doesn't look scary at all. Look at that.
Not in that one. That
look
one
he's
looks
got.
derpy. That's not real.
I think he's an old man.
Get that out of here. But anyway, he rips out the veins and he's like walking the guy like a marionette.
Yeah.
Like he could take control over you as well. I don't think you're surviving, Freddy.
I'm done. Right? I feel like if
you're
it involves me falling asleep, not falling asleep to survive, I'm the first one in the movie that's dead. I would be afraid of him. What's with the claw hand? You're gonna have to explain the claw hand. Why? That's just what he's killing people with, or
well, yeah. I mean, that's one of his. Yeah, that's his weapon.
This is his weapon of choice. Okay, well, I'm dying. I think I'm dying. I would be afraid of Freddy.
I would be afraid of Freddy.
Nice.
No way. No way. All right, so Keith is 1 for 1, 1 for 2.
There's a chance, and there's definitely dying.
No, that's definitely not happening. There's no chance. I don't know how.
Well, there's a chance I might if Jason can't teleport, I might get away.
Yeah.
Smart, educated decisions and get in a vehicle and just pin it to win it.
But it was debunked, according to Russ.
That he can't
teleport. And then I fall asleep, Freddy's got me. So
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Everyone has to sleep. You can't stay awake forever.
Very true.
Very true.
Next? Who's next?
Go ahead, Russ.
What about Chucky, the killer doll? The killer doll.
Can't you just kick him?
That's what I was just gonna say.
I don't know, big flaw of him being small.
Just kick him.
Like I've never played football, but I'm pretty sure I could punt him through a window.
I don't know his strength, right?
No.
It's a regular serial killer, and he gets cornered in a toy factory and does this ritual where he puts his soul into the doll. So it's a grown man into the doll, brings the doll to life, and then he goes on his killing spree still. So I don't know how strong he is as a doll. Like, does he get supernatural strength? Like, how rigid are you? How is that plastic body not popping apart?
Oh, that's true too. Like, can't you? Yeah,
just pop him.
Just hit him with.
He does it
for a bit.
But for argument's sake, he does keep coming back.
Right,
He gets destroyed, and he still keeps coming back somehow.
It's like
because maybe
there or something, right?
I mean, he gets sewn back together. Hey, maybe there's other Chucky dolls, and maybe the guy that's going inside just goes into another doll.
I was going to say,
and he does get you. He's
got
that surprise, right? Because he's so short. So he can kind of get you like you're not expecting.
But I do. I feel like I have peripherals though, right? Like I feel like I'd be like looking around. I'd be like, "What is going on? Where's that
the
sound?"
cat?
Like, oh, it's
that the dog.
What's this? Why is this doll walking towards me? And then if it was like, "Here's my kitchen knife," I'd be like, "Well, here's my foot through the window."
I feel like he can survive,
back, though.
Chucky.
I felt like with him though, they added they kind of played off of Freddy Krueger a bit with his funny remarks, right? Where he's kind of humorous, and comebacks and stuff like that. Because obviously with Jason, he doesn't speak, so you don't have that. All his character is his movement and stuff. Where with Freddy and Chucky, they get brought to life with what they're saying.
Yeah, Jason's just like the tension of like this figure is menacing and is gonna do his thing, and then the other ones have like characters that build that for you.
Yeah, to scare you more, maybe to whatever they're saying to you, get you
Or add
Yeah.
some comic
afraid.
relief, maybe.
Could be.
So is he surviving?
I feel like Keith could survive Chucky.
I think so too.
Smart, educated
Sorry, Chucky.
decisions. Run him
Now
over with
this-
that truck that I got while I'm getting away from Jason.
I have one that maybe he's going to give a run for your money though. And he's not the typical like what you would call a slasher villain, but he's kind of just like I don't know. I don't know if you've seen this movie, Russ. I don't know if you've seen this movie. Patrick Bateman from American Psycho.
Oh, interesting take on that one. Okay.
Right?
I've seen a few fantastic cosplays
Yes.
of him.
Keith, are you familiar with American Psycho?
Possibly.
Okay. It's
That's-
Christian Bale.
Yeah. And he's
a serial killer.
But he's like, there's only certain people he's serial killing, right? Or am I
Sure.
of that?
He just
So
has
I might be safe.
he has a demented mind.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
A few prostitutes he kills, a couple businessmen.
Businessmen, yeah. But he fixates on the stuff in his mind, and it's almost as if he's out of body, I guess you would say, because he comes up with these things in his head and then sometimes doesn't realize it. Is that I haven't seen it in a while. Is that kind of what I'm getting at, Russ?
Well, towards the end, you're like, did this all happen? Because where
Right,
he killed
right.
someone, there's no evidence of that person there, and the
Right.
person he knows he killed was spotted
Was
somewhere
spotted
else. and
somewhere, right,
so you're like,
right.
did he make
could all just
all
be in
that
his
up?
head.
Did he make it
Or-
up in his head, or
It's like Fight
yes,
Club.
Or did he?
kind of like
and-
Fight Club?
And the people are just so uppity that they're like, look past that, and we're like, whatever with it.
But here's the thing: when he's ready, he's violent. Like I don't think there's anything stopping you. He's
feel like-
coming at you.
I'm not seeing this one coming as easily
Right.
as I'm going to see this doll with a knife walking towards me.
Right.
or
You want
This
suspicious.
Right.
creepy
Businessman.
dude. Yeah, this is random businessman. Random businessman's like, come to my house. we'll
Perfect
party."
example, Keith.
Like, okay,
perfect
and then
example would be there's a scene in the movie where he has one of the are they lawyers? What are
Yeah,
they?
he's in the house with them.
He's in the house with it's Jared Leto, isn't it?
I can't remember.
I think it's Jared Leto who plays him. And he's sitting on the couch. Yeah, Paul. Paul is his name. And he's basically at his house and he's kind of a little drunk on the couch. And in the background, Patrick Bateman is just kind of walking around. He's getting like his raincoat on. He's like playing the Huey Lewis music. And then he picks up the axe and he's just like, "Hey, Paul." And he just does it. And he no chance.
I feel like I'm not getting out of this one. I feel like I'm going to end up wanting to be the nice guy and be someone's friend, and then the next thing you know,
Yes.
What did I do?
I'm getting wrapped up in some plastic, and it's a bad time.
I feel like you're not surviving this one.
I feel like he's getting me. I
Yeah.
have seen that. It's been a long time since I've seen that one,
Yeah.
and I only watched parts of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's getting me.
Okay. Russ, we
I'd be
gotta
afraid of
change this-
him. That's creepy.
Yeah, we got to change the trajectory here. You
Uh-oh.
gotta get Keith somehow.
I gotta
Try
find
to
people that
end me.
You're 0 for 2. I'm 2 and 0.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go. Pinhead from Hellraiser.
Okay.
This
Well,
I'm going to need descriptor of.
Good luck on this one.
Man, I went back to watch this movie, and I couldn't get into it. The first one, I'm like, I don't know. And they have come out with a semi-recent one too, and I wasn't into it as well, so I couldn't really get into this series. But it's a group of people called the symbiotes that are from hell, and they drive on pleasure and pain, and they want to drag you down to the pits of hell. I mean, here's the caveat, I guess. If Keith doesn't mess with the box that calls him, I guess you have some chance of escaping them,
Like
so to say.
the
Yes,
box
but
is
let's say
calling to me.
let's say he has to because the box is calling.
Right. It's like a
Well,
puzzle box, and if you unlock it, then that kind of calls them.
See,
like a
I'm not
driving
the
force.
sharpest tack
Puzzle.
on the tree, so I might not even get it open. So I might save myself from Jump Street, but odds are if I get it open, if there's
Well-
demons coming for me, I feel like I'm in trouble.
Demons. I feel like we should put him up against Pinhead though. Like he does get
strictly
he
Pinhead.
does get through. Is he surviving Pinhead?
Right.
Do I have a hammer?
Sure, you can have a
Just
hammer. I'll
Put
give
some of
you a
those
hammer.
nails in. I think if I put some of those nails in, I might be okay.
And again, I don't know the full extent to his powers.
How
but-
inspired was the Grim Reaper in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey from this guy?
Yeah, I mean, we have Whiteface.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Black-
blacks,
the
you
black.
know. I mean, I know Grim Reaper is the Grim Reaper, but still, like, or maybe Pinhead's inspired by the Grim Reaper, but
I don't know. This dude's creepy.
he's, yeah. This is, I think, my brother's favorite.
He's got these chains, though. He can
Oh,
extend the chains. Get
no
you.
thanks.
Right.
I feel like I'm getting got here. He's got extendable chains, and he's taken the time to do all this body modification.
That is
I
true.
feel like he's getting me.
Yeah.
And,
think
and he's
I
a
think
demon.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
Keith
I stand a chance. No, I think I'm getting got.
Yeah. I don't think you're
Like-
surviving.
Does somebody end him? Like, does he just like does a bunch of stuff in his movie?
Yeah,
and
I'm
he's
trying.
like,
You okay?
for the audio.
Oh, he's sick.
Russ
He's
is
sick.
Okay, I was just
not
clearing my
doing the
throat.
greatest.
I think.
I thought you were about to throw up.
No, just some
Honestly.
phlegm.
For the audio listeners, thank God it didn't.
I think somehow he gets called back, like to the
Okay.
box or something like that. I don't think anyone physically gets him.
So he's
not
still
the
out there.
sharpest tack on the tree, so I'm not going to get that to happen either. So he's for sure getting me,
Okay.
and he's creepy looking. The chains creep me out. So
Okay.
he's got.
All right, so I'm going to flip the script a little bit. You may have seen this movie. I know you're not like a horror guy, but you may have seen this movie. And Russ, I'm flipping it again. Are you ready for this one?
Who we got?
Santa Claus in Violent Night.
Oh, okay.
David Harbour. You know
Jeez.
Santa? Did you see this movie?
No.
Oh, you
no.
ne-
I like to keep my Santa Clauses jolly.
Keith, you need to see this movie.
I like to
need
keep.
see
I
this
want
movie.
my Santa Clauses to bring me presents, to eat milk and cookies.
Violent Night.
That's one of Santa's helpers. That's like
No, it's Santa Claus.
he was it.
He's really Santa Claus.
Well, why would Santa Claus do mean things? Santa Claus is jolly.
So here's the thing about this is such a wacky, like, the kill scenes in this movie are so good, and there's like a whole musical scene as well. You need
Wait,
to see
does
this
he have
movie.
elves?
He does have elves.
Oh, if he's got an army of elves, I think I'm done.
He's got reindeer. He's got Keith.
His magic bag.
Keith. His
Like,
magic bag.
If I see Santa, I'm going in for a hug. He's
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
Like I'm like, this is my list, Santa. This is what I want, and he's getting me.
So here's the thing about this. He is basically provoked to kill. Okay? It's kind of like he's getting to the end of his ropes with like being Santa Claus, and he's having a bad night. Okay? there's these guys that are robbing a house or something. There's hostages and everything like that, and he basically goes after the bad guys. And he's having a bad night, and he starts killing, and and it's like the most ridiculous kill scenes as well. So I feel like if you don't provoke him, I think you're going to be okay.
If you stay on the good list and not on the naughty
If
list.
I'm not on the naughty list, you're telling me I'm okay?
I think you're okay.
I'm super getting got then.
Dun, dun, dun. Twist of events.
It's a good one, though. You do need to watch this. You need to watch this movie. It's a good one.
I'm not going to watch that. I'm going to keep my Santas jolly.
Well, he is jolly. He is jolly.
Yeah, until he, from what I saw,
but what's funny about it? But what's funny about it is it's one. Yeah, it's one of those movies where like you're like, wow, this just took a crazy turn. Like I wasn't expecting this, and then all of a sudden you're in this like musical montage scene of him like in slow motion going and doing all these. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting me.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so I'm 3 for 3. Great. I was trying to help you out, Russ.
It's all right. We could probably check out Santa hug. You guys did leave comments on this here, so I think we'll jump over there and see what their favorite slashers were or favorite stories.
What did you say? What did you say?
Springfield, let's hear from you.
All right, let's jump over to our YouTube community page right here. There we go. Joseph Rogers. I'm going to go with Freddy Krueger. His powers to invade dreams and use the victim's fears against them is intense. Always will be my favorite villain. Yeah, it's tough getting away from him for sure.
Can't get away from Freddy.
Nope. What else we got? We got Instagram. You follow us on Instagram. Fox Driven Retro. I think a lot of times this slasher gets left out of conversation, but the Fisherman from I Know What You Did Last Summer.
The Hook.
With the Hook. That's a good one. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't bring that up on a list of slasher killers. And also, didn't they just remake that movie?
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it's still Fisherman as the killer. I didn't see it. I didn't have any desire to see it. I don't know why that needed to be remade, but the classic one with Jennifer Love Hewitt, fantastic.
What are you waiting for?
Put myself in the situation that causes that to happen. I should be okay, right?
Yeah,
Smart choices.
Yeah.
Like, and then, if that happens, you call the police. Yeah.
That's it. All right, on our Facebook page, we got Liana says, my dear, sweet, off-the-boat Italian grandma never really got American culture. One Halloween, she tried to play a joke on us. I was 5 at the time. She rang our doorbell with a scary Jason mask on with a robe and shook her bag at us, not talking or anything. She kept shaking the bag, wanting more candy, then grabbed my brother's arm and wouldn't let go. That's a great story.
Wow.
Nice. Definitely scary.
Can't do that anymore.
That's true. That's true. Chad says, I think a lot of times this slasher gets left out. Oh, so maybe he commented on there as well. So he doubled down. James says, Michael Myers and Jason are my favorite. I just love their style. Love it. And Aldo, it's all about the kill bots from Shopping Mall. Security robots that go lethal in a mall in the 80s is a recipe for hilarity. Have a nice day. I guess that's a picture of the killbot right there.
I have a question for Keith about going back to Freddy Krueger, because he brought up a good point with his comments saying how he uses the person's fear against them. So like, for instance, if your fear, I don't know, I can't even think of one off the top of my head, but like whatever you fear, they use that against you, and that's how basically he kills you. So my question to you, Keith, Do you think you can not have any fear of something?
Well,
is there something that you maybe like you just can't be afraid of anything?
like my fear, like I'm not afraid of a lot. I'm a pretty
Okay.
again, it's probably because I don't watch anything like this, so like I don't
Mhm.
have like this input coming into me. So like
Right.
I watch a lot of comedies, I watch a lot of stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy go lucky. I'm not afraid of a lot of things. Um, but my fear would be of like ending up in a hospital and having, being a vegetable or something like that, stuck in a hospital and
Okay.
not being able to. So I don't know if I mean, he probably could use that against me,
Okay.
but
So
that,
here's an
that
example.
would be my
So
biggest fear, right?
in Nightmare 3, there's a scene where the patient who's in the it's like a psychiatric ward with these kids. Um, so the girl Jennifer says Jennifer is having trouble staying awake in the hospital's common room. So she's a patient at Weston Hills who dreams of becoming a TV actress, right? That's her dream.
Hmm.
So Jennifer's having trouble staying awake, watching late night television. She desperately is trying not to fall asleep because Freddy attacks dreams. The TV fuzzes out and it starts playing with uh, a broadcast, and startled Jennifer approaches the TV to fix it because like the TV starts kind of getting all grainy and stuff. She goes over to fix it, and Freddy comes out of the TV, picks her up, and throws her into the TV.
Oh, I didn't show it. Hold on.
So
And
the
there.
she was wanting to become dreams of a TV actress, so he used the TV.
Oh, okay.
To like draw her in.
Yeah. So it's
So
kind
it
of
could
like
be even positive dreams. Say if I was wanting to do
right,
something.
right. So your dreams could be positive or negative. It's pretty scary.
I don't know how he'd use Retro Rick and wanting me to come into his convention against me. Rick's a pretty nice guy.
How would he use your NES game collection against you?
He's just dropping little Samson in a
Yeah.
shredder. He's dropping
like,
Panic
like,
Retro.
this is a really, really cheap little Samson, $5 little Samson on the shelf. I'd be like, go over. And then it's over for me. Again,
Right.
he's getting me one way or the other.
So he's getting you no matter what. I was gonna say, well, you're gonna end up fearing falling asleep anyway.
Yeah, I'm not falling asleep. I'm getting got because I'm gonna fall asleep eventually.
All right. You any more, Russ, or we
I mean, we didn't talk about Michael Myers, right?
we could talk about Michael Myers. Let's talk about him.
This one certainly similar to Jason, right?
Yeah.
Somewhat slow moving, very strong, robust, graphic kills. But I mean, I guess if you stay out of the area where he's killing, you should be okay.
I think the one thing that bothers me about the Halloween movies is people in those movies are so stupid. Like granted, a lot of people in horror movies are stupid that can't figure out which way to go. But there's something about the Halloween movies, especially with Jamie Lee Curtis, that just like, guys, just leave. Just go. He's not gonna he's not coming after you. And then there's a scene where it was in the last one where he's basically laying down, she's basically got him for dead. Doesn't finish him off. So it's just like I think Keith is no problem with Michael Myers.
That's where I'm at, right? Like even so, for instance, Founders Day.
Yes.
I was watching that, right? And
yeah,
something happens. They're on a bridge. A guy shows up. They find out that something's happening. A gunshot happens, and the gentleman is hanging out now. I was like yelling at the TV. I was like, put 2 more in him. Like, why wouldn't if he's the guy, if he ends up being the guy, I'm not letting him get up.
Come back up. Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah,
I feel like that's a lot of horror movies, right? Like if you get the villain down, I'm not coming up
Finish
until I
him.
can't lift my arm anymore. Right? Like
right.
Otherwise he's just gonna get you.
Yeah.
That's how you get got.
There you go.
I think he's surviving Michael Myers.
I'm running away. Zoinks, and I'm out.
Well, that's the thing is
Me and
Michael
Scooby
Myers
are out.
cannot teleport. He can't teleport. But now, isn't there something about him though that he does have supernatural powers though?
Well, that's how he just keeps coming back from the dead, right?
Right.
Where you
right.
shoot him with some guns, and then you go back to see him, and the body's gone. So you're like, oh no, where is he?
And is that because they don't finish the job? Like, I feel like if I hit him with a truck, I'm backing up
Yeah,
and
yeah.
going forward again.
And then throwing him in a wood chipper.
Right? Yes.
Right. Right.
Homie, don't play that.
I think he's surviving.
I'm running away. What I'm doing.
Because Michael Myers, I think Keith is just leaving town.
Yeah. I'm not.
Michael Myers ain't
out.
going nowhere.
I'll find somewhere else to be. If I see on the news that this is happening, I'm gonna book a nice long vacation. Go tomorrow.
I think that's it. I think he's good.
Excellent.
That's all I could do for you guys because I don't know any of them. I'd be like, the aliens from Simpsons, guys. I don't know.
Would you survive them?
No, definitely not. They have futuristic technology.
That's true.
Fair. You heard it first, guys. He cannot survive the cartoon aliens.
No, they get me.
We done?
Next, Russ.
We got some voicemail, so we'll wrap this one up here.
Let's go.
Let's see here. If you guys do want to call into the show, we got 949-682-9277. 949-682-WARP. Leave a voicemail. Let us know about the topic we're talking about or something else.
I keep dreaming about my dream phone. It's for you.
Hey guys, this is Avery from Arkansas, and I just wanted to call in and tell y'all that I enjoy y'all's podcast. I try to listen to it every week, and you guys are really great, and I really love what you guys do for the retro gaming community. Just wanted to give it a shout out to David Apuzzo. I actually met him over this past weekend at Arkansas Retro Fest. So it was really great talking with you, David, and I appreciate you kind of encouraging me to, potentially start, an Instagram or possibly a YouTube channel to, do kind of display some of my retro gaming items and video games and stuff. So I just wanted to tell y'all thank you again for everything you guys do, and have a good one. Bye.
I remember it. Yeah, we talked for quite a bit, and it was great to meet you. I'm really hoping that you jump in on that Instagram and possibly the YouTube. I took the lunge this year, and it's been probably the best thing I could have done this year, and it's thanks to these guys too. So take it from these guys. If you want to get into it, do it. But it was super great to meet everybody at RetroFest. The people that came up to me specifically for the podcast as well was great. Keith, they were bummed that you couldn't be there. Russ, that you couldn't be there. They understood, the reasons why, but it was a super fun experience, and I'm glad that I got to connect with a lot of them that came up. So
sweet.
Yeah, the community there is a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed last year, so I'm glad to hear it was a good time this year.
Yeah.
We got one more voicemail as well from our tried and true here.
What's up, my weekly war pipers? It's your buddy NES Addict. I hear we're talking slasher flicks. To be honest, I am not much of a horror fan.
Oh, just like Keith.
But you can't go wrong with Freddy, Jason, and Michael Myers.
Yep.
So I know those are the stereotypical tropes of slasher, villains, but that's what I'm going to go with. So I'm not thinking outside the box here. Anyway, do yourself a favor and listen to the police. Every breath you take, every move you make, Jason, Michael Myers, and Freddy will be watching you.
I dig it.
All right, guys, take care.
And we'll see Jay next week.
In general, that's a good bit of advice, is listen to the police. Right? If they're like, Jason is murdering people here, peace out. Don't go
Stay in your
there.
homes.
They're
Stay
like,
in your home.
they're like, Austin Powers is here and bad things are happening. I'm gonna be like, I'm not going over there. I'm sheltering in place.
Perfect.
Well, we're gonna do pop quiz hot shot this week. So we're gonna have a 10-question quiz. It's gonna be about something that we've talked about quite a bit in this podcast this time. So hopefully you guys have a little bit of knowledge here. Remember, you're either gonna have victory and claim bragging rights for the whole entire week, or you are gonna be a sore loser. Go ahead, Russ.
Pop quiz, hot shot. You win.
All right, let's get set up here. We've talked about it a few times tonight. It's gonna be a Ghostbusters quiz tonight.
Oh no! So you do turtles last time.
Yeah, Ghostbusters this time.
What did we do before that? Do you
I don't
remember?
G.I. Joe?
Oh, Zelda.
G.I. Joe.
Oh, G.I. Joe. You
Joe,
crushed.
Zelda.
Yeah, you crushed me on G.I. Joe. Zelda was close. But I think I edged you out.
All right, so Ghostbusters. Now remember, 10 questions. First person to say their name gets to answer. You don't get it, goes to the other one, and we are going to keep track of our scores. If I need to do that.
Can I ask a question before we get started?
You can ask anything you want. I don't have to answer, though.
Okay. Is this spanning the entire, like, the whole franchise of movies?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, it
Then
sure
I
is.
Okay, then I got this. Because I know Russ probably
Ooh.
hasn't seen the other movies.
Them's fighting words. Well, I didn't say what movies it was going to include, but it does
I
span
understand.
the franchise. All right, question number 1.
All right, let's go.
Get your fingers on the buzzers here. The original Ghostbusters film was released in what year?
David,
go ahead.
1984.
Point for David. 1984 is the correct answer. All
Yeah,
right.
I had no
Question
clue. I know 80s,
2.
but
What was the original film's rating?
Oh, David.
Go ahead, David.
PG.
It was PG.
Do you know why? Do you know
For
why?
David.
Because
Tell me why.
PG-13 I don't think was a thing then.
Don't think it was.
It was PG or like restricted.
R. Yeah.
G or R. Yeah. All right. This is question 3 is multiple choice. So let me finish the question. I'll read the answers and then we'll go. The character of Winston was originally written for which actor? A. Billy Crystal, B. Eddie Murphy, or C. Richard Pryor?
Russ. I'll go B. Eddie Murphy.
That's a point for Russ. Yeah. But he was in Beverly Hills Cop, so
Oh, couldn't shoot.
and they actually those two movies went up against each other in the box office.
Yeah.
All right, question 4. What was Dana Sigourney Weaver's character's profession? What did she do for work?
David.
David.
I mean, do you want me to tell you that she was a player in an orchestra? Or do you want the specific instrument that she played?
I want to know what she was doing in that orchestra. Do you know?
What was she doing? What
instrument? What professional instrument was she playing? That's
Oh, the cello.
Yeah, that's a point for Dave. All right,
Nailed it.
question 5. In Ghostbusters 2, what is the name of Ray's store?
Oh, David. Raise a call.
Yeah, point for David. All right, Russ.
Wait, hang on a second, guys. I got to take a drink out of my cup.
All right, Russ. Come on. We did the big comeback here. David has 4 points. Russ has 1.
Was it a heartbeat?
Yeah.
Question 6. What is the name of the guidebook that the name Zool is found in?
David.
Go ahead,
Tobin
David.
Spirit Guide.
Point for David. All right.
Did you guys know that this is my favorite movie, right?
What's funny is I live streamed the game last week and it mentions the Tobin Spare Guide in it extensively.
All right, this is going to get a little further out for us here. Question
Okay.
7. What is the name of the auto gyro helicopter found in the real Ghostbusters cartoon and the toy line?
Wow.
Oh,
That could have been a comeback.
Oh.
I just saw the toy in the box.
Any
Russ,
guesses? Anyone?
Russ, stop Googling.
I'm not going. You see my
guesses?
hand. I'll go.
All I
Here's the-
heard,
here's the
all
guess.
I heard tappy tap taps.
All right.
Russ, the ectocopter.
No.
I don't know.
You were
Isn't it
close, but you're
Octo
not
something
quite
or
there. Oh, we're gonna have
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, the hearse is the Ecto 1.
Yeah.
Right.
So the helicopter would be
Ecto.
Ecto 2. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
it's
how
just simple
yeah,
like
Ecto
that.
2.
Ecto 2.
That's the Ecto 2. I know, because when I was looking it up, I was like, it's got to have some cool name. No, it's Ecto 2.
Well, because what's the car in the second one?
So there is another version of the Ecto 2. This is
No.
the
This has
cartoon
nothing to
feature
do with
line.
it. It has nothing to do with it. The car in Ghostbusters 2 is the Ecto 1A.
Oh, okay. See?
I'm sorry, was that an upcoming question?
That is not an upcoming question. I didn't do that much research.
Okay.
All right. So that was a negative point there. No point for anybody for that one.
Okay.
All right. Question 8. In Ghostbusters 2, we've
Mhm.
just heard this scene happening. In Ghostbusters 2, whose suit does Lewis wear?
Whose suit?
Whose
You want
suit is
to
he
take a
wearing
guess
as he's
on that?
running?
All right, Russ.
Go ahead. I could tell you who it is.
We'll say Winston's suit.
Nope.
Nope.
Egon Spengler.
It sure is. It's Egon's suit. You only see it kind of briefly too in that scene.
Yeah, it's very brief when he takes it out of the closet.
I gotcha.
It is Egon's, and that scene where he's running is got it on.
Yep.
So yeah,
Which is
as
funny
we were
because
doing-
Egon's the tallest, and he's the shortest.
as we were talking about it
super
earlier,
baggy.
I was like, "Oh, this is the exact scene that this is from." So that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Question 9. How many episodes of the real Ghostbusters did the frightening boogeyman appear in?
Is this a multiple choice question?
This is how many episodes of the real Ghostbusters cartoon did the boogeyman appear in?
Russ, I'll say 3.
Nope.
I'll say
He's the
1.
scariest character in the whole series. Come on, guys.
This guy?
No, the other boogeyman, that with the weird
the
head.
other one.
With the nose,
And
like.
Yeah.
Isn't it
and
weird
the
that I just
goat
have
leg,
these sitting on my desk?
right? That's a different Ghostbusters. We're gonna get to that though. So
Okay.
what's your guess, David?
I'm gonna say I don't know, 5.
2. He was in The Boogeyman Cometh, which is in I believe the first season, and then he comes back. The Boogeyman is back in season 3, where Egon gets afraid and he gets freed from his interdimensional prison
Yeah.
thing. Comes back, so he is in 2 of them. And he is a very scary character in that cartoon series. He's one that I was like, I don't want to watch this because I was scared of him.
I guess I
All
just
right.
know live action.
You do know live action, which we're back to maybe. This is from live action. Question 10.
Okay, go ahead.
What is the actual name of the ghost slime in Ghostbusters? What's the actual name of the slime?
I mean,
Russ,
are we just
ectoplasm?
Ectoplasm is the correct.
Okay.
There, I would accept 2 answers: ectoplasm or ectoplasmic residue would be the other.
Right,
But
right.
yeah, ectoplasm. Not this
Yes.
slime. I got slime, but it's not the slime.
Right.
All right. So David does take this one. David is the winner.
It was close.
So
It was a close one.
It was a close.
close race. David can drink from his mug again if he'd like. So,
Hey,
I
you know
did
what?
see
This time
David-
I'll turn it around this time.
Oh, David was showing off some of his toys for your audio listener. David was showing off some of his toys of the Filmation, the 1986 Ghostbusters.
Actually, do you know who I got these from? I got these at Retrofest. Guess who I got these from, Russ? I got these from Maddie from Edge Retro Geek Out.
Nice.
He
Oh,
sold me.
those are
He
fun.
gave me the whole set. These little PVC figures.
Yeah.
From Spain.
So our tiebreaker question involves this very series. So if you're
Okay.
playing at home and you think you beat David on all of his great answers tonight, go ahead and go up against David. David,
I might fail
in
this.
the Filmation Ghostbusters cartoon from 1986,
Mm-hmm.
what is the name of their headquarters and what kind of building is it located in? The name of the headquarters and what is the kind of building it is in?
It looks like a haunted house.
I'll give you 1 point for that. It is a haunted mansion nestled between
Yeah.
two large skyscrapers. What is the name of it? Do you know?
Name of what?
The
The
building.
name
house?
of their headquarters.
The,
Yeah.
the name of the headquarters? Haunted headquarters?
Ghost Command.
Ghost Command, right. Okay.
Ghost Command. Haunted mansion. That's between two large skyscrapers. Correct answer. So hopefully if you're playing from home, you got a couple of those answers.
And you
So
know
maybe
what?
you did.
That house, that toy is crazy expensive if you could find it.
I can imagine it. Crazy
Oh
cool
my
looking
god.
too.
It's so hard to find.
So that's pop quiz hot shot for tonight, and David is our winner. So hopefully you'll have fun with that one.
Can I have some applause, please?
You got it.
Over there? There you go.
Sweet. All right, guys. That's wrapping up our show for this week. Appreciate you guys listening, tuning in, and hanging out. Again, next week, we're going to be live. So Wednesday, 10 o'clock is when we record. So that's when the live is on. If you can't attend the live, the episode will just be up on the channel after that, and you can enjoy it after. And then I'll upload the audio version on Saturday as well. So you can catch that. What we were playing next week, what's the game we're jumping into, Dave?
Next week we're jumping into Super Castlevania on the Super Nintendo. This is Jay, the NES Addict's pick, and he will be joining us for the live spooktacular weekly warp pipe celebration, whatever you want to call it. We'll come up with something.
Holiday special or
Holiday
what have you.
special. It's going to be a super show, so
A
we're going to have a
super show.
lot, like all the segments happening.
We're all dressing in costume.
Oh, good.
Sure.
I got a bunch.
Sure.
I'm going to change each segment.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
There's a lot of segments.
Quick shout out to our channel members, Retroholic16, Bryce JW, Austin Mills, Fox Driven Retro, and the Wizard J. I did reach out to you guys that are the $3 tier and up for the membership cards. I got them printed. I just got to mail them out. I need more stickers, Dave.
Got it.
From you. So once we get those packages together in the mail, they will go. Other than that, you can check out our own stuff. If you want to support what we do, you can find Keith on the YouTubes, right?
Yeah, Retro Cart Collector on YouTube, Retro Cart Collector on Instagram. New videos every Sunday. And yeah, see what I'm picking up. 72 games left in the NES collection, and then I'm moving on to the Super Nintendo. So check me out there. David, where do they find you?
You can find me on the YouTubes as well under Dave It's Me. You can also find me on the Instagrams, David.Apuzzo. New videos every Sunday. So lots of Arkansas trip videos coming up soon.
Coming your way.
How about you, Russ?
You guys can check me out on Russly. That's my retro gaming channel. We're almost at 1,200 subscribers, so thanks so much. Channel's I think it's 5 months old now, maybe 4 months. Multiple videos a week I've been posting on there, live streams every Wednesday. And follow me on Russ Lyman, my DIY channel. I just put up 3 new videos on there doing a Jason cosplay, a Splatterhouse mask repaint, and a Jason mask repaint on that. So I'm busy. I'm streaming on Twitch too, randomly. If you want to follow me on there, Twitch/Russly Live is the name we're going with. So sometimes I'll stream on Twitch. So feel free to come by there. There's always good stuff.
And we should also just mention, because I think we forgot, that what we are covering next week with Jay on the show, and we'll put a post out for everyone to join in and talk about it in the chat. we're basically giving you guys all of our top Halloween movies, games, snacks, toys, like everything you can think of Halloween related. So it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, and we'll have comments from you guys who are watching live, so you'll be able to chime in as well. Or if you can't check it live, give us a call. Leave a voicemail. We'll play it on there. And we've done that too with our past live stream. You could always call into the show while we're live, and I can grab the audio and throw it on here, so that's always fun.
Perfect.
Sweet. That wraps it up, guys. Thanks so much for jumping in the warp pipe with us, and we'll see you on the next level.